priorities for his second term. What sticks out to you the most?
Yeah. Well, first and foremost, I think Iowans gave me a mandate and Americans gave us a mandate to execute on those priorities. The number one issue I heard about while I was out on the campaign trail was the border. Obviously this week we've already taken action on that. We passed the Lake and Riley Act yesterday to make sure that illegal immigrants who commit crimes are actually detained and deported. But we're not done, right? That's the first part of a bigger process of bills that we're going to put forward and executive actions that we're going to work with the president on to make sure we're securing our border. The other area, Americans are feeling real pain right now. They want to see lower taxes. They want to see lower energy costs. So we need to unleash American energy. And then we need to take a serious look at the regulatory burden facing our communities every single day. So our agenda aligns perfectly with what President Trump wants to do, and I look forward to working with him in 12 days when he is officially sworn in.
What are some of your legislative priorities that you maybe personally want to get pushed through this session?
Yeah. Well, I think there's more work to do on maternal health. It's been a huge priority for me. We have several maternity health care deserts in my district, so continuing to find ways where we can provide a federal solution there will be a priority for me on the Appropriations Committee. I think it goes hand in hand with making sure we're finding efficiencies in health care. That's a huge part of what we're going to be taking a look at in the reconciliation process as well as those border issues. And then finally, making sure we're standing up for American agriculture. We need to make sure we're making the right investments because I think food security is national security, and so protecting those priorities in our bigger conversations about what we're going to be doing is my priority for the district.
Do you have any thoughts on the proposed Gulf of America?
Well, I certainly appreciate President Trump continuing to put America first, right? And I think that's what his suggestion there is about, is making sure we're reasserting our dominance on the global stage, and so I look forward to seeing what he's going to do in that regard.
And lastly, do you agree with the idea of pardoning January 6th rioters?
Yeah. I think that's completely up to the president, but what I think is the most important about what happened that day is I just want D.C. to be a safe place for my constituents to come and visit, whether they're exercising their First Amendment rights or whether they're coming to talk to me as their representative. I do worry about the crime in Washington, D.C., and I actually had a chance to question the mayor of D.C. just a few weeks ago about this. Muriel Bowser appeared before our committee, and I asked her specifically about the murder rates and the crime rates in D.C. Iowans want to know they're not going to get carjacked if they come to see us. So we want this to be a safe place and a safe capital for everybody to come and see.